What's up, beautiful people? Whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are, however you are. I hope you are doing well. And if not, I hope you are at least on the path to doing better. A lot of things don't really happen as we like them to, when we like them to. And that really just is divine timing. We have to be patient with the process. We have to allow things to move around us. And we also have to prepare ourselves for when the opportunity arises for us to take action and to step into that space. And as you can kind of tell, this video is about divine timing and being patient with the process. And I know a lot of y'all know this stuff, but hey, this video might reach you at this moment so that it can, help to inspire you. And that's all I'm trying to do is, help us to kind of get through not just the best times, but the worst times too. Because it says a lot about your character when you can go through challenging times and still have a smile on your face. And we do this a lot. As humans, we do this a lot. We are, constantly having to wear a mask in order for us to come off positive and to be likable and to not, scare people away. Even though we may be dealing with things internally that no one has any clue about, and it's not even anything that we can truly talk about without, there being something taken away from who you are, or, how people look at you, perceptions of you. So I just want you to understand that this whole universe is set up for you to win. This whole thing you're in, it's designed for you to win. It's designed for you to come out on top, You just have to know that. You have to believe that, It's like the universe is setting you up for success. And the only thing that can stop it is for you not thinking that that's how it's supposed to be, thinking that you're not worthy of, finding happiness or finding love or finding financial success in the ways that you'd like to. And yeah, it sounds easier. It sounds like, all you got to do is believe. But that's half of it. You also have to, it's the 16 chopper. You also have to reach your hand out too, You're not going to touch, the hands aren't going to touch, but you still got to reach, So, that's working on yourself. That's working on your shadow self. That's working on the things that you have to do in order for you to be in the right place. So that way, when the moment arises, you are the version of yourself that can step forward and can walk through that door and, accomplish anything that's necessary. Whether it's for a moment or an event, or it's just a lifestyle change, But a lot of us are seeking for that change, seeking to improve ourselves. And, we're trying to become that better version of ourselves. And the universe is like, okay, well, where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? All right, cool. Well, if you want to be that person, obviously there's going to be some things along the way that's going to make you have to shed who you are in order to become that person. Otherwise, you would already be that person, right? So there's challenges, there's positive, reinforcement and negative reinforcement, but understanding that all of this is really setting you up to get to that destination, right? If you're here, cool, and that destination's there, fine. But sometimes it's not a straight line. It might be something like this, and then you finally get there, So you have to be patient with the process, because that's just how it is, naturally. Divine timing doesn't operate on the same timing that we do. We live in this whole human designed timeline or whatever, where we have, 7 days and, the different time zones and daylight savings time and the different months. And September is the 9th month, but it stands for 7, sept, the prefix. October is the 10th month, but oct means 8. And December and November, the 9th and the 10th month, or the 10th and 9th month, relatively speaking, they're literally 11 and 12. So we have 2 months in our calendar that don't make sense, which is August and July. One for Augustus Caesar, wanting to put his ego in everything, and Julius as well. So yeah, we live in a timeline that works. It's fine. Like, our system right now, it works. People are still able to get things done. It's for keeping track of things. It's for logistics and convenience and all of that stuff. But it's not divine. It's not a divine timing. It's not like we don't die here and live by the same tempo as everyone else, right? Even the animals don't live on the same tempo as us humans, They don't see the world in days. They see it as surviving and things leading from one thing to another. So you have to also be in tune with the divine timing and not only just see the timing here. It's good to be in tune with both, definitely. It's good to work on your shadow self and get your timing and get your root work done on the third. So that way you are making the most out of your time here and you are able to keep track of things and use that system for your own self, your own benefit. Right now the world is designed for convenience. Everything is built upon things happening faster and faster and faster, right? The faster I can get from point A to point B in my vehicle, the fastest way I can get something I ordered delivered to me, the fastest way I can watch a video that I'm thinking about, the fastest way I can get some food that's on my mind right now, the better. And people will pay for that convenience. People will pay for that, for things to happen faster, right? And there's less value on time, things taking more time to develop. Especially if something can be done faster. A lot of times people will pay for that convenience rather than waiting for the value. And the divine teaches us both things. It teaches you how to not waste time, because those opportunities might come and go. I'm sure everybody's dealt with it where they had like an opening or a window and the window closed and you're like, damn it, I wish I can get that moment back, But it also teaches us how to be patient too, how to be patient with everything going on around us. So that way the universe is able to move around in the background and set things up for you. Because it really does all stem with you. The universe, it starts with you. Like, literally, the universe starts with you, It's you and I, right? You and I verse, right? But it starts with you, though, everything that you want to be, everything that you want to become, and everything that you are, it's really a collection of things that you agree upon, your actions and the things that you allow to happen. So just adjust, we always have to adjust ourselves and everything, just as much as we want the universe to adjust itself to work out for us. So, it's designed for you to win, though. It's designed for you to come out on top. It's designed for you to find a way. If you're keen enough and if you're insightful enough, you will find a way. There's a pattern to this whole thing. And the people that win a lot, they understand there's a pattern to winning. There's a way to win. There's a design to winning, And it usually requires a lot of different things. It requires being patient. It requires being intuitive and seeing the pattern, seeing how things are moving and getting up early on it. It requires fast action. It requires you being bold and stepping up. It also requires you to have to, step back and readjust at times. It requires all these things from you. It requires teamwork. Sometimes it requires you being silent, and sometimes it requires you, being loud and, maybe being a diversion for something. But you're designed to win. It's set up for you to win. Every day that we come out here into this world, it really starts with us, from the moment we wake up to when we go to bed at night. So we got to master our timing, but we also have to master our patience, which comes along with that, and allowing the universe to work, and trusting in the universe and trusting that is going to work in our favor. So that's most of what I wanted to say for this message. For a lot of us out here, it's not easy. It's a struggle. A lot of us are waiting for that blessing to come through and are waiting for things to happen. But I just want you to know that I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. Even though it's nice to hear that stuff, sometimes it can feel a little, patronizing a little bit. But I just want you to know that you are doing a good job. Like, a lot of times there's a lot of things that we do that we don't account for. A lot of times we are thinking about so much about what's happening to us, and not really so much about what we're doing and how much of an impact that we're actually leaving, especially if you're somebody that's positive and you're truly looking to, further yourself in life. Just know that more times than not, you're usually helping out other people in ways that you're not even aware of. So sometimes it's good to find comfort in that. But, you know, you got to be that badass sometimes. You got to be able to be in the middle of the dirt, in the middle of the mud, and understand, hey, and have that resolve that, you know, I'm going to come out on top. And sometimes, not sometimes, it's like we've been through so much and the universe has helped us through so many times, so many situations, right? And you know, in those situations when it feels real and you're at the lowest point and you have no money or you don't have any food or whatever it is, you know, somehow the universe provides. So just trust, have that resolve, have that constitution to where even when things get shaky, even when it hasn't rained in a couple days, just know that it will, and know that it's okay, and know that it's good, because that sense of understanding and peace will help others out too, in more ways than you know. But I just want to say that I appreciate y'all for watching this video up until this point. I hope y'all are well. Take care of yourselves. Love on yourselves. And, you know, you got this. You're designed to win. All right. I'll see you in the next one.